Me? Is that working? Okay, thanks everybody for joining us today. My name is Jeff Edmonds, for those of you that don't know me, and I'm the Director of Engineering Services with the department that is responsible for managing the delivery of capital projects like the one we're here to celebrate today. This is the Bond 18 Staple Street project, and I'm pleased to announce that I think this is the first time in probably about a dozen years that we haven't had a major traffic control in place on Staples. So that's a big celebration to be able to drive from one end to the other without going through construction delays. So it's my honor and pleasure today to introduce our mayor, Paulette Guajardo.
Thank you. Oh, we have a little problem with this every time. Okay, got it. There we go. Thank you, Jeff, so much. Thank you. And welcome, everyone. Thank you all for being with us this beautiful, windy, but beautiful afternoon. I want to take a moment first to recognize our elected officials that are with us today. We have Councilwoman at District 2, her district here, Sylvia Campos. We have Councilman at Large, Mike Pusley. And we have District 4 Councilman Dan Suckley with us. Thank you for being with us. So it is another new day in Corpus Christi as we gather here to mark the completion of the Staples Street reconstruction project. And as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I am so proud to celebrate this milestone in our city's ongoing development. Staples Street is more than just a thoroughfare. It's a lifeline for our city, frequented daily by thousands of residents. The transformation of this vital street represents a physical change, but it also symbolizes our unwavering commitment to enhancing the quality of life for all of you, all of our residents, and all of our visitors that ride on this street. And as our city grows and evolves, the need for robust and modern infrastructure becomes even more pressing. This project is a direct response to the need that reflects our dedication to meeting and exceeding the expectations of this community and of the people of this community. So the work done on this project is not just a mere facelift. It's a comprehensive overhaul, addressing everything from safety and accessibility to efficiency and sustainability. So we've not only improved the road itself, but also the environment around it, such as the sidewalks and utilities. And this approach ensures that Staples Street is equipped to serve our city well into the future. And today, I might add, is also a testament to your city council's efforts in keeping fixing our streets a top priority. So I want to extend a very special thank you as well to Del Mar College for their generosity and their cooperation in allowing us to use their land for today's event. Because this kind of partnership with them is a shining example of the collaborative spirit that is so characteristic of Corpus Christi and who we are. So as we commemorate the completion of the Staples Street project today, let's remember that we're celebrating more than just a roadway. Today represents a crucial step towards creating more connected, vibrant, and prosperous communities here in Corpus Christi. And of course, it symbolizes our city's dynamic spirit and collective will to improve and advance continuously. So with that, I'd like to invite our city manager, Peter Zanoni, to come up and say a few words as well.
Great, thank you, Mayor, and good afternoon, everyone. This is a meaningful day for us as we gather to commemorate and celebrate the completion of yet another street in our city. I take pride as a city manager when I ride on the street, but take pride today to be here to say, hey, this is finally done, yet another street, but done real well. We know that at City Council we have the conversation quite a bit about is it concrete or asphalt. I will say, having rode this street while it was being built after dropping my son off at school at Ray High School this summer. Right now it's nice, but imagine 110 degrees. I got a chance to see a lot of the work that was being done, the actual design, the actual rebar, the pouring of the concrete. This street behind us is extremely solid, and we'll probably be here, Jeff, for 50, 75, maybe even longer years. So this is a great day to commemorate this. This street has been reconstructed from Baldwin all the way to Castoris, and the project involved a comprehensive overhaul, as the mayor said, of the street. Now, I had to confirm this one fact. In my notes, it says that some of the infrastructure below the street that we replaced was first put in 1891. And Willie from Hanson, who helped the design and oversaw some of the construction, he said, "Yeah, Peter, I think they're right." You know, so it was some old infrastructure. The street replaced utilities that were mostly 70 years old underneath this 1 mile stretch. So what we see is above us is the concrete. We ride on that, but as you drive by, if you drove by when the work was being done this summer, all of the utilities underneath were replaced. So new water, wastewater, stormwater, and gas lines were put in. This stretch of road had not seen significant improvement since 1994. So that's 30 years ago, right? In terms of benefit, the project has brought significant improvements to this section of our infrastructure. We have upgraded not only the road surface, but the stormwater, the wastewater, water, as I mentioned, and gas lines. Now, this doesn't just happen overnight and by itself. The city relies on our private sector partners often in the work that we do. And today we have a lot of them here with us. And so Hanson, who is one of our big design firms, engineer design firms, designed the project. Willie's here. Willie, if you can raise your hand, the lead from Hanson. But he brought with him all these men and women in blue and black shirts with the Hanson. So you guys raise your hands or stand up, or because there's quite a few of you all here, right? And, Willie told me in the beginning, now all these guys weren't involved in the design necessarily. Were they, Willie? I hope not, because we were probably writing out some money. But it's always good to see the work that's done. We need good, strong engineers, design engineers, professionals like you all that are here amongst us. Because to design a street like this, you all can probably tell me better than I can tell you, but it's not an easy feat. It takes time, years in some cases, right? And so the design of this was find out where that truck is. Here it comes. We want to thank Hanson for the professional work that you did and for being here today. This is a big deal. And to get a chance to see your work commemorated is even better. Just going to let this ambulance go by and then we'll continue just so y'all can hear. Possibly. Yeah. Okay, great. Now that's the design. So the construction was done by Bay Limited. And Bay, I know somebody's here representing Bay. You're representing Bay? Who? You guys are there you are. Okay, there they are. Okay, we want to thank Bay. They're one of our strongest construction partners in the community. And the teams that they had, I can attest, not only as a city manager, but as a parent who uses this road quite a bit, going to and from Ray High School. The work that had to be done in the extreme temperatures, with extreme conditions, even with rain from time to time, the amount of people working that knew what they were doing, they looked organized, they looked great, good equipment, and as you can see, great quality work. That doesn't just happen. So Bay, we want to thank you. Thank you for continuing to do such a great job in rebuilding our city. We also need to thank our own team. Jeff Edmonds, who introduced the beginning of this event, oversees this project. And so he has himself and project inspectors who are on the job every day, ensuring that the work's done as it's supposed to do. So Jeff, thank you for your leadership and thank you for your team. Now this bond program was a 2018 bond program, and as part of our older legacy, where we're wrapping up some of these older bond programs, I can attest that in our new business model, we're finishing projects much sooner. So our 2020 bond program is mostly everything is either done or under construction. Our 2022 bond program, all projects are in design right now today, and a few are actually complete. I'm just going to repeat one more time. This project has had new pavement, new sidewalks, ADA ramps, improved public transportation facilities to include RTA bus stop, pull-ins. Now we are, and we have another speaker coming up, we are in City Council District 2, and there's a lot going on in District 2. So while this project's done, we ask that you watch as we continue to reconstruct District 2. We have some significant work on Everhart Road. In fact, that's probably the city's most largest construction award contract for a road, Everhart from SPID all the way to Alameda. And then a section of Alameda also around the Louisiana past the HEB is also under construction. So while this is done, we have a lot more coming on. And nobody knows District 2 better than our Councilwoman Sylvia Campos. So we're going to have her come up and further explain some of the benefits. Yes, ma'am. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Peter. I really, I don't get a chance to speak very often, so I'd like to acknowledge, if you will, share with me at least that we are standing in indigenous lands, and just to acknowledge that we're standing in tribes such as the Karankawas, the Apache, the Lipmans, the Nakwas, the Coltican, that's where I come from, that's mine, and many other unrecognized tribes. So I just ask for a moment of silence, just a brief moment. Thank you. I also wanted to make sure that I thank my fellow previous city council members before I have some prepared remarks, but I wanted to make sure, because like we all know, it takes a village, right? It takes all of us working together. And I remember, like, Peter has said, I have lived here all my life. Staples is a street that I've grown up with, right? Going up and down, taking my two sons to Ray High School and to Lindell. So yeah, it was always going back and forth. And I, every chance I would get, I would call my city council person and ask them when will, Staples or when my street get fixed, and the response would always be, Sylvia, there's no money. That was always the answer. But now, because we do have a new direction, we've had Peter, I think, in office for at least 5 years, and I think that has really helped tremendously. And also, I think the direction of the city council. We had so many people complaining, and finally, they were not going to take no for an answer. So thank you, people. I also wanted to make sure that, to acknowledge that part of what is happening here, this stretch, I'm so grateful that it included sidewalks, because that's going to be my other baby, is that whenever we have a chance to do these streets, that we make sure that we include these wide sidewalks that maybe will turn into bike paths. So that's my dream, and to also include trees. But like Peter told me already before, we're not going to put not one more tree unless we have a plan on how to water them. So I beg you to, engineers, all of us working together, I know that we can figure this out. So now I just want to go ahead and read my prepared remarks, which is, it is an honor. It is a huge honor for me to be standing here. Wow, 360, because like I said, I grew up thinking when. So it's an honor that we're here to celebrate the completion of South Staples. I'm representing District 2, where this is located, and I just found out that this was from 2018. Ben Molina was city council in 2015, so this is how long it took. And I know that we're doing better now, Peter, so thank you. So this project signifies a major improvement to the daily lives of everyday people like us, you know, who live and work and travel in our district. So we're so grateful. The new roadway and utilities showcase a major step forward in our efforts to improve public transportation and access in District 2. I call that District 2 the heart of Corpus Christi, so thank you. The reconstructed street with its new concrete pavement, which I love, curb and gutters and sidewalks will enhance the safety and mobility of all our residents. The addition of the ADA ramps, that is huge too, because you don't know how many people go and now, you know, that are on wheelchairs. As a matter of fact, we have someone here that is on a wheelchair, and so important to have that access. The upgraded traffic signals, I would not even have thought of that, but other people do, and bless them for that, the engineers. And the reconstruction of the RTA bus stops as well. That, my friend, I notice all the time. I don't know if y'all do, but for a while I would notice people using like shopping carts so that they could sit and wait for the bus. Well, now because of RTA and the partnership, they have a place to sit and to catch that bus, and that is really wonderful. So the other improvements go hand in hand with the major utility upgrades. You know, those things, right? It's all underneath. It's just like, you know, like our underwear, who sees it? But hey, it's necessary. It's totally necessary. So thank you. The new stormwater and wastewater systems to ensure that the district is equipped to handle the needs of our population while maintaining the integrity of our infrastructure. This project clearly demonstrates our commitment to enhancing the well-being and livability of those living in Corpus Christi. It's a symbol of our dedication to progress and a promise to our residents that we will continue, with y'all's help, to working to make our city a better place to live and navigate. I want to thank everyone involved in this project. If you're here or not, you know who you are. For their hard work and dedication. Believe me, I would watch those workers in, you know, in 110-degree weather and whatever, like during the summer. That's why I know I'm going off script, but I don't understand why they can't work at night. I know I've been told that, but especially when it's so hot. Anyway, I'll move on. I want to thank everyone involved in this project and for their hard work and dedication. Your efforts have made a lasting impact to our community, and thank God that I can say that it happened in my lifetime. So thank you so much, and I now want to welcome our Communication Director, Logan Combs. Thank you, Logan.
Thank you, Councilmember Campos. So as we conclude this afternoon's ceremony, I want to reiterate our gratitude to everyone who contributed to the South Staples Street reconstruction project. This has been a collaborative effort involving many dedicated individuals and organizations, and your hard work has paid off in a project that will benefit Corpus Christi for many years to come. On behalf of the City of Corpus Christi, thank you all for your support and for joining us for today's celebration. We look forward to continuing our work to improve the lives of our residents and the vibrancy of our city. So at this time, I'd like to invite the mayor and council and our city manager to mark this project as completed on the project sign. Thank you.
Say you might need some light.
All right, maybe on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Thank you.
That concludes today's ceremony. Thank you all for attending.
you.